History of Independent Order Odd Fellows, IOF. The origin of Odd Fellowship is already lost in the shadows of antiquity, but fragmentary records do prove that there were Odd Fellows lodges in England on or before the year 1730. The North American branch, the Independent Order of Odd Fellows, IOF, was officially established on April 26, 1819 in Maryland, USA, by Thomas Wilde and 4 other English Odd Fellows. From there, the fraternity first reached the Philippine Islands long ago before the country even gained its independence. Many world conflicts, wars, and unfortunate events occurred along the course of time. A number of the early records were destroyed and only a few survived in the hands of several lodges and collectors today. History of Odd Fellows Philippines. According to Major O. W. Corsi, author of the History and Geography of the Philippine Islands, the awakening of the Filipinos to a deep sense of injustice being practiced upon them by the Spaniards was the introduction of fraternal societies in the islands, and to the influence of higher education obtained by those of means in the schools of Hong Kong and other Old World cities. He mentioned that the Society of Odd Fellows first spread into the islands in 1872. An Odd Fellows Association of Manila existed, and there are records mentioning of Odd Fellows congregating in Manila, Cebu, Bohol, and Zamboanga City in 1898. The New York Times also mentioned that during the 74th annual session of the Sovereign Grand Lodge of the Independent Order of Odd Fellows, IOF, held in the United States, a brother D.L. Badley, who was with the United States Army in the Philippines, asked permission to officially establish lodges in the country and was permitted to form military lodges and associations. Further communication mentioned that over 150 members of the Odd Fellows Association of Manila held several meetings in preparation for its official institution as a lodge in Manila. However, this plan was suspended and an armed military conflict between Filipinos and Americans occurred in 1899. When the war ended in 1902, District Deputy Grand Sire Honorable Charles H. Burritt officially instituted Manila Lodge No. 1 in the city of Manila on June 29, 1902. According to the Journal of Proceedings, 1905 to 1906. Manila Lodge No. 1 was composed of the highest and best type of citizens, government officials and prominent businessmen, including several of the Governor-Generals of the Philippine Islands. Honorable Charles Burritt, who served as Chief of the Mining Bureau and Judge of the RTC, formerly known as CFI, of Leyte, was the first District Deputy Grand Sire of IOF Philippines. A Rebecca Club was formed in 1906. Luzon Lodge No. 2 and Manila Encampment No. 1 followed in 1915. According to the National Historic Commission of the Philippines, the Manila Lodge No. 1 first held its meetings at 210 Cabildo Street in Intramuros, Manila, before moving to 17 Plaza Goiti, present-day Plaza Lacson, in Santa Cruz in 1903, leasing a part of its premises with other fraternal organizations such as Manila Lodge No. 342 of the Free and Accepted Masons and the William McKinley Lodge No. 1 of the Knights of Pythias. The lodge eventually and moved into its purpose-built Odd Fellows Hall located at the corner of California, present-day Escoda, and San Marcelino Streets in Ermita in 1913, and stayed there until 1941, when World War II broke out in the Pacific.